The countdown to Jerry's World is on, and we're talking two teams from the Crossroads, all taking over Class 2A football. Yesterday, Max talked about the Ganado Indians advancing. Well, today, we're going to talk about a team whose season might have went under the radar, and I'm talking about the Shiner Comanches. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend a Shiner season game, but I did see the Comanches in some playoff action at Gobbler Stadium, winning the game 69-6. And let's just say that was a preview for what's to come. Here's them taking on Bremen, their biggest competition yet. Shiner's Carson Shute on the quarterback keeper, and he looks to be losing it here shortly, but thankfully it was recovered, putting the Comanches in great position downfield. That was the only obvious upset that they had in the first quarter. Shiner showing us that they know how to win. The first quarter not looking too great for them, going scoreless in the first, but a switch was somehow, some way turned on. And that quarter was the only time that they would be outscored in that game. Bursted for 27 points in the second quarter, Shiner went on to win that game 41-33. And can they repeat the same story on Wednesday? We're going to have some Wednesday night high school football at Jerry's World. It's a bigger time at Jerry's World, right? They will be taking on Munster at 7 p.m. for the Class 2A Division II State Championship. Make sure you stay tuned on KAVU as well. We'll have preview of that game and more in your sports. College football is wrapping up for most teams, so let's talk about the Aggies getting ready for their season finale after being bowl eligible. They find themselves in the Las Vegas Bowl, taking on Lincoln Riley and USC on Friday, December 27th. Hey, just a few days after Christmas. Both teams with high-octane offense, so it looks to be a good one. Speaking of the Aggies in college football, one of the crucial elements in college football being the transfer portal, which sees tons of talent all over college football change schools. And now A&M has a part in this mess. Right now they have 26 players in the portal. And today's Arkansas, Jalen Braxton, who is expected to commit to A&M, has his sights set on transferring to Ole Miss. Braxton visited and verbally agreed to become an Aggies, but soon flipped. This comes as he's been dealing with an injury all season long. And let's continue the college football. The Heisman ceremony was tonight, and Colorado's cornerback and wide receiver, Travis Hunter, is your 2024 Heisman winner. Travis having a great year on both sides of the field. Hunter finished with 1,152 receiving yards, 14 touchdowns, and on the defensive side of the ball, he had 4 interceptions and 31 total tackles. Hunter now becomes the 5th player to win the award who is not a quarterback. Big congrats to Hunter, along with Coach Prime and the Colorado Buffaloes. They'll prepare to take on BYU in San Antonio for the Alamo Bowl. And the Rockets, they took on another young upstarting team in the Western Conference, and that is the Oklahoma City Thunder, I think a team that I'm quite familiar with. OKC currently the #1 seed in the West with 19 wins and 5 losses. Houston was the #3 team, and a victory could have, remember I said could, brought them back to the #2 seed. But the Memphis Grizzlies, a team that I'm also familiar with, seems to remain as the #1-2 seed in the West. The Rockets unable to find an answer for Thunder Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who finished with 32 points and 8 rebounds. The Thunder will take on the Bucks for the Emirates Cup, and the Rockets' next game will be on Thursday at home against the Pelicans. And that does it for your sports.